I love Quantrix and I want to make you a Quantrix master. Go to QuantrixAuthority.com to learn more.
Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. I sincerely appreciate you joining me today for episode number 335, Expression in Conditional Format for Field Length. I have here a problem. I have a list of, we're going to call them codes, and these codes can only have certain character lengths. And I have a data set down here that has codes going across the top of code 1, code 2, and code 3. Within these codes, I have certain values. In code 1, I have these values. In code 2, I have these values. And in code 3, I have these values. Well, I want to be alerted if any of these values are greater than the length with the associated code as seen here. Okay, so code 1 needs to be a length of 10. So if any of these values in code 1 are greater than 10, I want there to be some sort of alert that tells me that I need to reduce the length of that value. So in order to do this, I'm going to use the len function, and I'm going to use an expression. Len is a way to tell the number of characters within a string. All right, so if I were to go here and simply equals and say len, and I would say len these values, I would expect to see, if I were to change the code length here to say 7, I would expect New Mexico down here to be flagged because it actually has a length of 10, not a length of 7. So I want to add some conditional formatting that will provide this type of alert, if you will. So within values here, I'm going to right click and I'm going to say conditional format. And then I am going to hit the plus sign. I'm going to add a format and I'm going to have it be white font with red fill, like so. And I'm going to say the expression is true. And within values, that's what I'm on here. I want to say if E2 is greater than the length found up here in matrix 1 with my codes associated. So then what I would say is I would say E2 is greater than select. What do I want to select? I want to select the length from here. What do I want to look up? I want to look up the code here. And what value do I want to look up? I want to look up my @ codes here. @ codes, I believe I can do just @ codes like that. And I'm going to hit OK. And you can see that New Mexico then is flagged. If I were to go ahead and say make this 10, New Mexico would no longer be flagged or alerted as it being a problem. The same with Oak City. If I were to adjust this size and say make it 8, Oak City would then no longer be flagged as a problem. So the way I'm doing this is I'm using the len function and I'm using an expression with some conditional formatting in order to format my values. Anyway, I hope you found that helpful because I want to be helpful when it comes to Quantrix. If you have any questions about Quantrix, I really hope that you'll reach out to me at quantrixauthority@gmail.com and ask me your question. I really do love Quantrix. I want to make you a Quantrix master. So please join me again for another episode of Quantrix Authority with Rich Lopez. And always feel free to like and subscribe.
Today's podcast is brought to you by QuantrixAuthority.com. I love Quantrix and I want to make you a Quantrix master.